Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Leopard tank build. So the plan tonight is to do pack 10. And it seems like there's a lot, but I don't think it'll take us long at all. That being said, Jolly Dave is working tonight. So I have a replacement for tonight. And that is, you probably guessed who it is. Dave.
Hello. Hi everybody. So yeah, welcome to Alex's stream tonight on the tank. Yeah, I'm stepping in for Geordie Dave as Geordie Dave's at work tonight. So let's hope you have a good shift, Geordie, and let's hope it's an easy one. So I do apologise for looking a bit orangey tonight, but there is the sun shining here in East Yorkshire. So if I just tilt my blinds a little bit, you can maybe see that the sun is actually shining. So we haven't seen the sun in 8 days, but yeah, come to stream tonight and we've got some sun. So,
well, anyway. That's good. And I'm going to keep mine fairly closed because, as you can tell, it's really grim out there. Absolutely howling a gale, and it's absolutely it down.
Booking it down, yes. Cats and dogs, yeah.
So you might hear the water. It sounds like a water feature because the gutter's really noisy.
Oh dear. So I'm gonna be doing Alex's chat tonight, and I'm gonna be doing all the instructions for him. So not that there's much in the way of instructions, but there we go. So what do you want me to do first, Alex? Do you want me to do some chat?
Yeah, you can do while I turn my bus on.
Okay, I was going to say turn the bus on first off. So I think the best person that I've got in the chat tonight is Mr. Ian Campbell. He says, evening all and good luck with your build tonight. So good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Ian.
Ding, ding. Yeah, there we go. Bus is on. And we've got Gillian's Dots says, good evening again, Horlicks and Dave and everyone in the chat. Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And then we've got Max Mods, and Max Mods says, good evening, everybody. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Gillian's Dot says good evening again to Mark. And we've got David Bassett in the chat tonight. It says, good evening, all in chat. Ian Campbell, Gillian's Dots, and Max Mods. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
We've got Anfield Road Layout in the loft. So that's Lee. And he says, good evening, Alex, and have a good build. Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
And he says, hiya, all in chat. And then David Bassett says, evening, Horlicks, good luck with your build tonight.
Hiya, David. Thank you.
Gillian's Dot says, good evening, David Bassett. And Gillian's Dot says, good evening again, Ian Campbell. So Lee says, hi, David Bassett. And David Bassett says, evening, Lee. Anfield Road Layout in the loft. And Lee says, hi, Gillian. Gillian's Dots. And Ian Campbell says, hi again, folks. Smiley face. And Gillian's Dot says, hi, Lee. We've got Yorkshire Crafter in there too. And she says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
And then we've got Dave Matt Builds in there too. And he says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Alex. And have a great show. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Gillian's Dot says, evening again, Dave Matt Bills. And Dave Matt Bills says, good evening, Ian, Gillian, Mark, David Bassett, Lee, and Julie. And my thing's sticking. There we go. Yorkshire Crafter says, evening, Dave Matt Bills. Ian Campbell says, hi, Dave. Dave, and Sir Dave. Hello. I've not got Mr. Dave's t-shirt on tonight, but I have got a camper van on tonight. Yes, the good old Volkswagen camper van. So I was actually going to donate this to Horlicks if he wanted it, but I don't think it'll fit him because I think we're different sizes, me and Horlicks. So anyway,
yeah, I'm a 2XL.
So yeah, that's me tonight. So I've got a camper van on. So we've got Lord Peter Webster in. He says, hi, Alex. Hi, Mr. Webster.
Hi, Peter.
And Gillian's dot says, hi, Lord Peter. And Bill says, evening to Dave. Good evening, Dave. Thanks for joining. Lord Peter says, hi, Dave S. Dave Mac and Ian and Gillian and Julie. Hello, Peter. Dave says, hi, Peter. And we've got my lovely wife in. Crafty Chris, she says, have a great stream, Alex and Dave. Thank you, darling.
Thanks, Chris. Hello.
Dave McBill says, evening again, Chris. Gillian's dot says, good evening again, Chris. Lee says, hi, Alex and Dave. Hello. And Lord Peter says, hi, Mark. And Peter says, hi, David Bassett. Crafty Chris says, hi, Dave, Mac, Gillian, Mark, Peter, and Ian. And come on, there we go. Peter says, hi, Lee. And David Bassett says, good evening, Sir Dave, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining. So, and Lord Peter says, hi, Chris. Dano's Universe says, hello, everyone. Hi, Dano. And,
Hi, Dano.
Hope you're doing well. And Dave McBill says, hi, Dano. David Bassett says, good evening, Crafty Chris. Julie, a Yorkshire Crafter. And Lord Peter says, hi, Dano. Gillian's dot says, hi again, Dano. And that'll do for the time being for chat. Okay. Oh, let me just go down another one. So I've got Max Mod saying, good evening, Gillian's dots. Hi at Dave McBills and at Lord Peter Webster and at David Bassett. So that'll do us for now, I think.
Lovely job.
Okay. So we're on pack 10 then, Horlicks.
We are.
We are, indeed. And on pack 10, it says, I just want to clarify this at the beginning here. In pack 10, it says left 79 and right 79. And I think that's to do with the tracks, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, just reminding us how many are supposed to be on. It seems to be every pack now. It's putting that right at the beginning.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I did see a couple of builds on this. Like, so I was a bit nervous about the tracks and how they fitted, and how on earth you're supposed to use the adjusters, because to me there's no logical way of adjusting whilst the chain is on. But some of the people that I did watch do the track was really loose.
Yeah.
So I know Peter said about putting 78 on, and I think that must be a good shout.
Yeah.
Based on what I've seen. So
yeah.
I don't want to do too many and have to take links off. So I'm going to start with 78. Try it.
See how it goes, yeah.
Take me a few minutes just to put another link on, and we'll go up link by link until we find the sweet spot.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, no problem. So in this issue, then in 78, we're going to get 7801 or 78.1, which looks like an electrical connection. I don't know whether you want to go. Oh, camera's not available, it says.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness me. So, all right, let me bring up some chat, but while we're doing that.
Because it's here.
It's because, oh dear.
I was messing around with the computer because I had to plumb in another one that I was working on.
Okay, well, let you do that. So, David Bassett says, evening, Lord Peter Webster and Dano's Universe. And David Bassett says, good evening, Dave McBills. Lord Peter says, my tracks we're bang on. Okay, jolly good. And we've got Lindsay's builds that's joined us. It says, hi, Horlicks and DS and chat. So, hi, hello, Lindsay. And Lord Peter says, hi, Lindsay. And Dave McBill says, hi to Lindsay. And that'll do us for the chat. Okay, I'll just sort your camera out. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to the instructions then. For 78 in pack 10, we have got an electrical connector, which is 78.1, and then we've got ZP screws times 4.
So this is a I can't remember what I said it was called now. It's where it connects the cables but can turn all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
A slip ring.
Yeah.
A slip ring. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Okay. And then we've got some screws, which are
they shouldered screws? Oh yes, they are, aren't they?
ZP, and they've got really big heads on them.
Oh yeah, really big, like built-in washers.
Yes. And I found the scissors from last week. They were in the stationery pot where they always are.
Right. Okay. So 78. Carry on 78. Then you need your electrical connection put in the base of your tank. Okay. So it goes somewhere in the center there with three pins on it, by the looks of it. 3 pins in the center. Yeah, that's them. Somewhere around there.
It's going to go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say as well, I forgot to mention, I did get a delivery last week from Ian.
Oh.
I've already started using it.
Aye.
But yeah, some electrical tape. So thank you very much, Ian.
Some tape.
Okay.
Jolly good. Right, so as far as I'm led to believe, that goes in the centre there on them 3 pearls, and they're screwed in there by the ZP screws times 3. But I think it might go a certain way, so you might have to look at your instructions.
Yes.
I'm not over sure, because are then 2 plugs the same or are they different?
Yeah, it will only fit one way, so this will be upwards. And the bottom is more spayed out, so that'll be the bottom edge. And it looks like they've got the connectors coming out over here, so I'm going to go with that. And this doesn't matter because it will spin. So you can
anyway. Yeah, jolly good. Okay, so I'll let you fasten that in with them 3 screws. And I'll bring up the chat while you're doing that. So Lindsay's build says, hi, Peter and Dave Mac. And Lee says, hi, Lindsay. Lindsay says, hello, Lee. And Gillian's Dot says, hi, Lindsay. Lindsay says, hello, Gillian's Dots. And David Bassett says, DS models. So, Dave, there was a lovely Bristol LS at yesterday's Beaconsfield running day. It's a Southern National one built in 1956. It was recreating a scene from 1953 when London Transport hired one from Bristol Tramways, painted it in Greenland livery and ran it on trial out of Reigate garage on the local bus routes and out on the Green Line route, 711 to High Wycombe. Wow. Bristol LS. Yeah, I had a friend who had a Bristol LS. And then I saw one in a scrapyard that was quite close to us, and I very, very nearly bought it, but I didn't. And that was in the 90s. Yeah, I should have done, really. Anyway. So David Bassett said they would have come through Beaconsfield 70 years ago. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it, to think that how quickly 70 years has gone. Yeah, 1953. So Lord Peter says that wire was a pig to fit in the turret, barely long enough to get in the socket at Horlicks.
Right. Fun to come then.
And that's the chat for now. Okay. I've just skipped ahead a little bit, and I thought that can't be it for 78, but it is.
I'm running out of.
You all right?
Yeah, just trying to find a different screwdriver that's not going to keep slipping.
Is your wearer screwdrivers wearing like mine are and
Yeah,
everybody else? Yeah.
I will do it. I will
I think
order.
they're good screwdrivers without a shadow of a doubt. The wearer screwdrivers, but you've got to take into account the thousands of screws that they do before they get a bit blunt.
Yeah, I've decided these are good for the part work, so I'm going to get the same. I'm going to get 0, 00, and another 000. But I don't
Yeah.
know what the next size is up from this one, but I want to get the next one up from this one that's a bit bigger, more like this size.
Yeah. Will that be a PZ or something like that?
Pardon?
Will that be a PZ size?
I think so. I want to get one of them as well for some of these bigger screws.
Uh-huh.
But I will do it. I've got some money coming this week, so
Okay. Mark's just put in the chat there. PH1 Horlicks.
PH1, yeah. So once I've done
PH1.
I will get on there and order some.
Okay.
Right, cool. That's that in.
Okay,
That's
jolly
right.
good.
Sure.
Well, that's short and sweet because that's stage complete.
Lovely.
Okay, so 79 then. Stage 79, and we get 2 bits in stage 79. We get another electrical connection, and we get some AAP screws ×4.
Okay, so this is a gearbox motor. And do you know what's really interesting?
Mm-hmm.
This is pre-packed full of grease from the factory.
Very
Special
good.
plastic grease is covered. They've covered all of the gear motors with it.
Excellent.
From the factory.
Excellent.
You can just see it, a big lump of it there.
You can see it, yeah.
So it's obviously, interesting.
Yes.
So this is the gearbox, and this is going to be operating, I believe, the turret.
Sending the turret round. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you've got some AAP screws ×4 as well.
Yes. AAP, that's a new screw. Well, so is these ZPs actually.
Yeah.
So that'll be a spare. So I'm going to put that to one side for now, and then I'll get these AAPs out. Okay.
Okay, they're fairly long screws. So what it's asking you to do is to get the turret, I believe now, and fix this motor to the turret somewhere in the center underneath near the main ring gear.
Just unwrapping.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking at that control panel there, and I think it goes quite close to the control panel, doesn't it? With that motor.
So I'm just going to lift this up.
Yeah, it goes somewhere there, I think. We've got an eye explanation mark, so I'm not sure what that means, Horlicks.
What's that?
An eye and an explanation mark.
Where's that?
In the second part of the instruction.
Oh. that means pay particular attention to the orientation of the parts.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Well, it looks to me as though it goes up on them studs. And obviously the cog would connect with the connecting cog on the turret, which I would believe it would only go one way, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I believe it's going to go on like that.
Okay.
But they've got the wires coming out this side, so I'm going to carefully fold them the other way. And I guess that makes sense because the control board's here, so I reckon that's where the motor's going to go.
Yeah, I reckon.
So a little bit of a jiggle.
A little bit of a jiggle. Why? Now, if they've put grease on that cog, would it not be a good idea to put grease on the other cog that I can see down below there?
This one?
No, the one in the centre.
Oh, here?
Yeah. Yeah, down there. And
I don't think that engages with the... Well, I think that runs straight off the motor. It could be a case of... This is what's going to... It's got a big wedge on it, you see.
Ah, right, yeah.
Lift this up and down.
Ah, yeah, so that's all it does then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so well that's fastened in with 3 AAP screws, which should go into them stanchions that it's sat on. Yep, it will. So let's bring the chat up again. So Peter Webster says, next up from 0 is a 1.
PH1.
Okay. PH1. And Lord Peter says, nice chunky handle on the PH1 too. Okay, jolly good.
Yeah. I will try and get them for next week, definitely, because I'm just plodding along with them, and they're just getting worse and worse. So I need to buy. So I've got a couple of payments due this week, so I will treat myself then and get the set of all 4.
Yeah, it's tramping along now this month, isn't it? It's soon gone. And soon be rent day for us again. Goodness me.
No, I reckon we'll go in there when it's done, but that's just guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is that installed, and I don't know if you can see that under there, but it is nicely engaged.
Ah, yes.
And I can't move it manually because there's a lot of gears in that motor. But if I twizzle that a tiny bit, you can see there's a bit of move. Oh no, you can't.
No.
If I just twizzle that, you can see that there is a little bit of movement.
Oh yeah.
Cog.
Yeah.
So that shows it is engaged.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, well that's 79 stage complete. So I'm going to say to you, oh come on. I'm going to say to you if you want to put that away for the time being. We'll move on to stage 80. Come on. What's up with my thing?
There's just so many fragile bits on this. It's just difficult to move it about. You know, I think all these bits on the side would have really gone on last. Oh, just just going to sit that on the old bubble wrap.
Okay.
Okay.
So, stage 80. In stage 80, we have, looks like one part, and that is 81, 8001 or 81, which is a motor.
Yes.
That looks like a nice motor. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, Horlicks, it's showing me a panel at the back end of the tank, and I don't know why.
I think that's just where it's going to sit underneath, like it's roughly where it is on the tank.
In that area. Well, I can't believe that, because that's the only thing that we get in stage 80. Stage 81. Stage 81.
Okay.
We get some more parts. So we've done 80. That was the motor.
We've had a good look at it.
We've had a good look at it. And this is stage 81. Now in 81, it looks like we're going to get a lovely looking piece of kit here, which looks like something that looks to me like a winch.
Yeah.
So it's 81.1, and it looks like a winch, but it's probably to do with a gearbox or a motor or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's got a lovely movement to it.
Yeah, it has. Okay, we get some SP screws ×3, and we get some YP screws ×4.
Yes.
Okay. So, needle and thread. Yeah, well, I'll let you get that out of the packaging and move your packaging and what have you.
Yeah, that's got really nice.
I would need a bit of grease, do you?
I think it's already it's pre-greased. I can see that.
Jolly good.
But it's got a really, really nice movement to it. Super smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for 81 then, we need the motor and that gearbox. Okay. And you need the bottom half of your tank as well.
Okay. That is just over at the reach.
Okay, just before you do that, though, we have to put the motor into the gearbox using 2 SP2s.
Okay, which are the silver ones?
So it's the 81 and the 81.1, putting them together. So that's the motor and the gearbox, putting them together with 2 SP screws. Okay, just while we're doing that, bring up the chat. So Lee says, good stream, nice build, coming on well. Thank you, Lee. And the main man says, Ian Campbell, says, wow, just a motor in stage 80. This is how they stretch the builds out and charge even more money. Grrr.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we've been there and we've done that. Yeah, there's another one coming, look. Goodness me.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like that's the way the motor goes in, Horlicks. And you would fasten it in there with 2 SP screws.
It's magnetic, so it keeps itself in there.
Oh, I see. You screw the screws through the holes into the other side of the motor, into the other side of the body.
Yeah, that's right.
Into the body of the
You've got 2 screw holes there, which line up with them. So line that up, line the cog up, then line the screw holes up. You can just about see through.
Yeah, can see that.
There you go.
Yeah, so it goes through the frame and then into the motor at the other side.
But it keeps itself in because it's magnetic.
Yeah.
I just hope the screw doesn't get sucked off somewhere.
Yeah. You keep it all in. Reminded me of a song there. You keep it all in. That's yes. My friend from Hull. There we go. Very, very nicely done. Oh, what go through?
Screwdriver's slipping.
Okay. It just means push it a bit harder. Yes.
That's engaged. Cool.
Jolly good. Jolly, jolly good. Okay. So now we're going to need your tank base. And it looks like you're going to need the back end of the tank. So the back end of the tank.
And I believe we're undoing the work we've done.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like you have to take that unit out. And then you have to put the motoring gearbox in. And then you have to... Oh, it doesn't say put it back in. Okay. All right. Okay. So take your smoke unit out. So that's what it is. It's the smoke unit, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have to take the smoke unit out. Is that into metal screws by any chance, or is it into plastic?
Plastic.
That's such an annoying thing to do.
It is. But as I've said before, there's a little trick I know to get them back in where they come from. So that's the smoker out.
That's the smoker out. Okay, so stage 81, step 5. You've taken that out. No, you've got to stage 5. You've got to put the motor in. Sorry, the motor in the gearbox. You put it in, and that bit, the sticking out bit, goes out towards the wheels from the inside out. Obviously, connecting to the wheels at that side.
I'm just gonna
see what it's for now. It's for the independent drive of the tank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how a tank steers and drives.
So we've got to put the axle through this hole.
Yeah. Line it up onto the pegs. Put it down on the pegs. Okay, there should be 3 pegs, Alex, or 3 holes that the screws go into. And if we're locating pegs as well. Right.
That's in.
You might need to look at the 3 locating holes for the screws.
There's 2 pegs as well, but
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's lined up. It's not going anywhere, so
Okay, well, that's screwed in by 3 YP screws times 3. 3 YP screws.
okay, so I can see we've got one just here.
Oh, we've got one of them as well. Somebody with a halter.
Okay, that doesn't want to go in. It's lined up though.
And you are using the YP screws.
YP, yeah.
Okay.
YP.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes.
There she blows.
Right, that's one in.
Okay.
I'm only going to fit down there, so I need to rely on this one. It's really hard to see down there.
Oh. They're a bit stubborn in them, aren't they?
It's just getting them started. Without sticking to anything. Just trying to get down there in between that.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, she blows. Just going to put it on its side. Just so I can get...
Yeah. Well, just while you're doing that, I've been secretly working on my Eddie Stobbard, and I've got to issue 89 done. And so I've got another 4 issues, 1991, 92, 93, 94, to do. And so 2 of them issues are tires, so they're going to be quite simple issues to do, really. Do all 4 of them. So while we're on about the Eddie Stobbard, tomorrow evening at 7 p.m, Christine will be doing her Eddie Stobbard. That'll be the next issue along, and I do believe that'll be 91, I think. And then Thursday, I do believe that Dano's going to be doing his issues of the Eddie Stobbard as well. So, and I think he's going to be on, going to do the 4 issues that he's got, 91, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And that's on Thursday evening. So it's going to be quite an Eddie Stobbard week, really.
Okay.
Okay, jolly good. So, you know what I'm going to say now, don't you?
That is the completed issue.
Stage complete. Yeah, that's stage complete. So we need to move on now to stage 82. But I'll just let you have a play with that for a minute.
Just making sure it's all. It's quite hard to see him there, you know. It's getting hard to film.
It's with it being big, isn't it? You can't.
Cool. Right.
Jolly good.
That's in there. Okay.
Stage complete. So now you're moving on to stage 82. So I'll let you put that away. And you've got the eye emoji on the thingamajig. And it's a wire. So it says also pack 13. So 82 1 and then pack 13.
So that's what we got. The standard issue.
Yeah, and wire.
If you go to here,
Right, 82 1, yes.
we have a replacement.
Okay.
Spot the difference.
Is it longer?
Don't really know.
Or is the pins different on each end?
I think it's a tad longer.
A tad longer. Okay. So we're not going to be using that issue that's in the bag then?
No, that'll be going in straight in the spares.
Okay. Jolly good. Well, you're going to need your turret part of the tank. With that, just double check there's no other. No, it's 81 1, pack 13. Yeah, you're going to need your turret. Okay, just while you're getting that, I'll just run through the chat. So I've got Mr. Ian Fraser. Hi, Horlicks.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Ian. Lord Peter says hi, Ian. Mr. Ian Fraser says hi, Lord Peter Webster. Dave McBill says hi, Ian Fraser. Ian Fraser says hi, Dave McBill. Ian Fraser says this remote control tank.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is a remote control tank from Agora Models.
I'm building it on behalf of Ian over at Pilot Upgrades. And I'll give you a little spoiler because I can and it's next to me.
Oh.
This is 86, so it won't be long. And that's part of the remote. So you have to build the remote, and I believe it's got a screen in it and all sorts.
Yeah.
It's got a camera somewhere. Right, so
I believe this wire is going to the control block, and then it cuts across right to the other side of the well, actually it doesn't. It comes out probably a gap to go onto something else. So it goes from the control block, which you can see the longest one on the left there. Is it M?
M
on the panel. Yeah.
It's too bright, the light.
So it goes from M and it comes out of the. It looks like it comes out the side of the tank. It doesn't tell you to put it anywhere yet, does it? Other than that. So, to me, are each of the ends of that the same?
Yes, they both say L.
Okay.
Okay, that's him.
Okay, and that is then stage complete for 82. Goes out to the side. I think they're just putting it there for the time being.
Yeah.
Come on, why won't my thing load up? There we are, 83. Stage 83. Okay. So in stage 83, we have another motor, 83-1, and it's got the end on it of a B.
B.
B, okay, yeah. So we now need to go to issue 84, because that's all there is in 83. So just while you're opening that, I'm going to bring up the chat. Lord Peter says, yes, Ian. Lee says, hi, Ian F. Ian Fraser says, great stuff. Ian Fraser says, hi, Lee. Lord Peter says, the remote is great fun to build, really enjoyable, like a kit on its own. Wow. And then Ian Campbell has put a link in the chat here for if anyone fancies building this model, just go to agoramodel.com and /leopard tank. So, and there's the link. You can have a look at the leopard tank from there. Lord Peter says, if I remember right, there was a replacement for that cable in pack 13. I may be wrong. Okay, yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, we've just done that. We've left the original in its packet.
Yep. And Ian Fraser says, I've got the Leopard remote control tank, but wasn't the build. Okay. Right. So, in this pack then of 84, we get the gearbox, we get SP screws times 3, and we get YP screws times 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing we have to do then, I think you've guessed by now, is that you take the motor from 83-1, and the gearbox, and which is 84, and you put them together, and you put them together with the 2 SP screws through the holes, through the bracket, and into the motor side, as same as before. So 2 SP screws.
So the interesting thing is, because of space, they've mounted the motor in a different place. You can see it's a lot higher on this one. You haven't got to go through these holes like on the other one.
Yeah.
And this must be a pattern part because the holes are still there.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So it must be quite a revision then, that. So, a bit of a revision. So Peter says, sorry, I didn't see that one. My eyes are getting a bit tired now. That's okay, Peter.
No worries, no. It's good that, you picked up on it just in case.
Yeah.
We forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with that? That one's just... What's that one?
At least you can get your Oreo screwdriver to them.
Yeah.
Okay, jolly good. So the next thing then is you're going to need the base of your tank. Okay, and you're going to place the motor and gearbox opposite the one that's already in there. That's why they've done that. Because of the space issue between the motors, look. And then you're going to fasten that down with 3 YP screws.
Right, I'm just going to move you over here a minute because I want to get in with the light.
Okay. So just as an add-on to that, Peter says those motor sets add serious weight to the tub. Yes.
They do. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to put 3 screws in. I'm just going to get them started because one. Oh.
Runaway screw. A screw runaway. So while Holix is doing that, we've got 12 in, and I'd like to see 12 thumbs up, please, if that's okay. And because obviously if you're enjoying the build, which you obviously are because you've stayed this length of time, please press the like button, and obviously subscribe to Horlicks if you already haven't done so, and press the bell notification too, and you'll be notified of all the videos that Horlicks is going to produce.
I haven't got a manual dinger, but we can do a... I can do a digital one.
You haven't got a manual dinger, right? So Dave Matt Build says, I'm going to say goodnight, guys. You're doing a grand job on the tank, Alex. I'll catch up tomorrow. Excellent stream. Night all in chat. So good night, Dave Mac. Thanks for coming along.
Thank you, Dave.
Ian Fraser says, done. Thank you, Ian. And David Bassett says, already given him a like. Thank you, David. And Ian Campbell says, show off, Alex. Hee hee. So David Bassett says, good night, Dave Mac. And Lord Peter says, night, Dave Mac. Lindsay's build says, night, Dave Mac. So we're all playing with our dingers. Okay, so Ian Campbell says, oh, on that, if anyone else would like to have a digital ringer, head over to Partway Upgrades for your Bluetooth kit. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on this Bluetooth kit very shortly. I'm stacked out with stuff at home at the minute, so and I'm I'm not in the frame. I wasn't in the frame of mind over the weekend to do it, but I've actually got the whole kit I can review. So I'm hoping to do that very, very shortly. And yeah, we'll be having a look at the whole Bluetooth kit that's available from Partwork Upgrades and Horlicks. And Ian says, night, Dave Mack.
Yeah, do. Something I've made with some help of some people, and you can see behind. You've all seen it here, I'm sure. I can push this button here and turn everything off.
Yep.
Or you can turn things on individually, like the cab light and the interior lights.
Yeah.
Destination blinds. Or you can turn everything off. Or you can turn it all on.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't do it because it was an add-on after I built mine. There's also a bell function. Mine doesn't do anything, but when you push this on yours, it will make the bus go ding ding.
Yeah, it will.
So, right.
Okay, so we're at that state. You've got them nicely anchored in then.
That is all in. I'm happy with that.
Jolly good. Well, you'll have to put your smoking unit back in now from 81. And that goes in the center between the motors.
Is there, let me just skip forward, any indication on where that cable goes? No, it's just hanging up the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I get this in, is there room to, yeah, there is. No problem. I'm going to plug that in back into that pipe. These are very loose, these pipes. That's going to go into that one there. I still might cut these down.
Yeah.
In fact, that one's all right. It's this one. It's far too long. I'm doing it. Okay. No, I'm not. I want to, but I'm not. Let's wait till it's together before I start prejudging things. Let's just leave it alone. Right. That's in place. And then I'm going to just put the screws back in from underneath. I will cut that down a bit, that tube. But I'm going to wait until it's all done.
Okay.
Just because it doesn't sit right.
The screws you have to put back in. Can you tell us how you put them back into plastic, please?
Yeah, so it's really hard to explain. Well, it's not hard to explain at all. It's just hard to... You'll feel it. So when you put the screw back in, if you reverse it, I don't think the mic wouldn't have picked that up. You'll hear a click and you'll feel the screwdriver jump. That means it's in the hole, and then you start turning the correct way.
Yeah.
And then we're in. So really, it's a shame that it won't pick it up, but you go in, right, reverse. When we're in. There it is. You can feel it through the screwdriver.
Yeah.
And then you go forward. And then they go back in the thread that was made.
Excellent.
Because that, when you reverse it, when the screwdriver jumps, it means it's gone into the original groove.
Yeah.
And I learned that off another YouTuber, and I can't think who it was. I think it was an electronics repair one that I was watching. But a really good tip, and it works. You'll feel it. Have a play, even if you've got like something spare that you've taken a plastic screw out of. Just try it, and you'll know what I mean. If you just slowly reverse the screw, you'll feel it, and then at that point, stop straight away, and then you can start screwing.
Okay. Well, I'm pleased to say that is stage complete.
Well, there we go. There's a lot done on that issue, and it's looking really full. It is really heavy, well, heavier. So we've got all the motor assemblies in now. Yeah, we've got this twisting thing going on. That can come off now. I can just go in there. Yeah.
Looks excellent.
Looking forward to doing some more. I expect we'll be wiring up a lot of this soon.
Yeah. So is that it for 10, issue 10?
Yep, that is it.
Oh,
We are done tonight.
so issue 11 for the next one then.
Pack of 11. Yeah, let's.
Do you want to just look and see what's in pack 11?
Yeah, let's do that. Hang on, I need to just get the website back up.
So okay, well, while you're doing that, I'll go. Lee says night, Dave Mac, and Lee says good stream, big like, nice build. Keep up the good stream. Thank you very much for that, Lee. Ian Campbell says nice one, Alex and Sir Dave, and that's absolutely fantastic. That's brilliant. No problemo. And David Bassett says, well, that's a good stream build tonight. Horlicks assembly and assisted by Sir Dave as ever. Now, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, David.
So we've got pack 11. Now let's have a little look and see if this is going to be a one show pack or over multiple. I believe this one's over multiple because of what there is to do, but I could be wrong. So it wants us to put the driver in, or the gunman, or whoever that is. However, no, he doesn't want us to put him in. He's just showing where it's going. So that's just a look at the part. Then we're going to be starting the remote.
Yeah.
Putting the drive cogs on the motors.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a big issue. So look at a man. It looks like we're just going to be looking at. Oh no, then we got that. Then we put them on. Then we put the caps on. There's a line there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Oh, it's just when you put the cap on to make sure the lines, the pattern.
Yeah.
Right, then it wants us to put this clip on there. And that's going to be for the gun. Now, I'm not happy about doing this right now because this is going to be upside down again. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Because that's going to be, I think that needs to be one of the last things we put on.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't need to get from underneath. So that's that bit done. Then we get some more electronics, more from the remote. Yeah. Telling us to put the battery cover on, and that's that stage complete. We get a power adapter. That's that stage complete.
Yeah.
Oh, we get a battery.
Battery, yeah.
Which is surprising you get in the kit because, like the R2D2, we never got one, and look at the aggro that caused.
Yeah.
I could have done with one of them for that.
Yeah.
Right, then we've got a plastic panel. and a decal or a sticker. Yep, so that won't be going on.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to place this in there. Install the battery. That's the battery cradle.
Yeah.
Install the battery. Then we get a replacement control module, which is in my box of replacements.
Yeah.
Going to plumb that in. And we've got some road cones, some aerials. They screw in. Again, probably leave them off. Then we start working some more on the. Oh yeah, we get a panel for the remote, so we'll put that in. That's telling us to replace the circuit board, but we've already done that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. All right, okay, so next week is the whole of pack 11.
Yeah.
Because half of this we won't be doing. The gun I'm not going to put on because it looks too fragile. That'll be the last thing that goes on. The aerials won't be going on because, again, they can go on at the end of the build. They can be like the finishing touches.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of slotting a battery in, putting 4 screws in, and that's about it.
Yeah, jolly good. Okay, in the chat then, sir, Lindsay says that cool one, Alex. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay.
And then Yorkshire Crafter says, heading to bed, night, everyone. Good night, Jolie. Take care now.
Julie. Thank you.
Peter says, night, Jolie. And Peter says, I use thread lock on the drive cogs to be safe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And Ian says, night, Jolie. Peter says that I wouldn't put it on. It's very easy to knock off the mount, but the mount is okay to fit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Lee said, night, Jolie. And Peter says, leave the aerials off for Ian to fit.
Yeah, might do.
And David Bassett says, night, Jolie. And Peter says, nicely built, Alex. Well done to you both. Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Obviously, are those aerials just for show, or will they actually be aerials for the remote, do you think? I think they're for show.
I'll probably be for sure, yeah.
So, yeah, again, yeah, you're right. Probably leave them off for Ian because, you know.
If they're just simple things to plop in, then
just screw them on. So boinging around everywhere, poking eyes out.
Yeah, goodness me. So, yeah, Peter says they're for sure. And Ian says, night, I'll see you soon. Yeah, good night, Ian. Take care now.
Thank you, Ian. Good night. So, yeah. Great.
Jolly good show, chaps.
Can't believe how far it's come. So we're on the penultimate pack next week then?
Yeah. The one that the cobbler threw at his wife. Yeah.
So, based on what we're going to be doing next week, pack 12 is going to be all go because that'll finish the model. So there'll be electrics to do, putting things together. I think, just putting the tracks on. So I really need to get a weave on and get these tracks built because I've still got a fair few sitting here to build. I've already started. I've been doing some tracks as and when.
Yeah.
I've still got a lot more to do on these. That's the 2. So.
Jolly good. So, Peter says they only screw into the screw sockets on the back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, which is good. Jolly good.
Oh, I can see now, yeah. There's like a little brass insert in there.
Sorry, Peter says I did not enjoy fitting the tracks.
No, I have seen a couple of videos on it. To be honest, it didn't look too horrendous.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So Lee says, see you on the next one. Night all. Good night, Lee. Take care now.
Okay. Oh, goody. Right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, and for watching. Thank you, Dave, for coming on to help with the instructions, etc.
You're welcome.
And yeah, so tomorrow, we've got Crafty Krista and the Eddie Stowe bar at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Jolly Dave should be on at 8 to do the Titanic.
Yeah.
That'll be with myself and Julie helping with that.
Yeah.
That'll be about 8 o'clock. Then that brings us to Wednesday, I believe it's MCC UK.
Yeah.
Which is great. Good timing because I need to finish my little battery.
Okay.
I've still got the undercoat on, so I need to paint it black and paint details on there.
Yeah.
So that's good. So I'm going to do that. I already have had an email to show off some pictures. So that's exciting. So yeah, actually I'll mention that now. If you do have any projects or things you're working on and you would like us to show them, please email them to this email address on screen.
Yeah.
And we will gladly show them off on the show on Wednesday.
We will. So Peter says, glad to offer a little advice. Thank you, Peter. It's very much appreciated.
No, thank you, Peter. Yeah.
And he says, I'll send some pics of the finished and polished Ferrari soon, Alex.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Brill. Okay, that's brill. So I could send you some pics of what I've been doing, but they've got nothing to do with modelling, unfortunately. It involves great big lumps of car, like this thing here. It involves things like that. So.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah. So.
Actually, it could be one of two things. That it's obviously a ball joint, but it's either the lower arm ball joint or it's the steering arm.
It's
joint.
the steering arm joint. Yeah. Yeah. The bottom ball joints are not ball joints. They're joints which are totally different to that. So.
Are they keys, those ones, or are they? Because I know some of them are really pain because you do the bolt up and the whole ball spins.
That's the problem. This is, that's one of them. So I have to get a bar on top of them, press it down, and then do the nut up.
Yeah.
So I really struggled with the first one. That's the second one. So I've got to put the second one on yet. So yeah, I've got quite a bit to do. So to cut a long story short, I got a lot of spares from someone very, very cheaply. So I'm taking all bits off it that was Mark II. Mark II Morris, which it isn't. It's a series MM Morris. So I'm making it totally original now. So all being well, it'll be done. I'm hoping to get it done by this weekend, but I don't know. It's my mind's willing, but my body, that's a different kettle of fish. Anyway, I'm hoping it gets done by the weekend. So, Ian Campbell says, Dave's been rubbing oil into Matilda. Yeah. Definitely I have.
Well, yeah, you've got to keep her happy and give her a little massage now and again.
Yeah. And Lord Peter says, I used a little lapping grease on the shafts to grip the taper. Yes, that was a little tip given to me by someone. Also, The other little tip is to mark the shaft slightly with a punch, just to give it a little bit of rigidity to stop it from moving. Or put a bar across the top and press the bar down, which does exactly the same because it forces it into the taper, and that does exactly the same thing. So David Bassett says, keep going with Matilda Sedave. She deserves all the attention. Yeah. I'm very, very pleased with what's happened with Matilda so far. She's going to have brand new brakes all the way around, and the original as well, the original MM series brakes. I've only had to buy a small couple of items extra to what I got given these spares extra, and so I'm really pleased, really pleased indeed. So yeah, I'm hoping, as I say, by the weekend it's all over and done with, and it's back on the road again. So Ian Campbell says, back in the day, I helped my dad restore a Sunbeam Alpine. Yeah, very similar on the steering and everything. Yeah, very similar indeed. And the trouble is, you know, I'm no spring chicken anymore. So, you know, got to take things steadily, but I will get there. I will get there. So Lee says, night, see you all in the stream, in the next stream. So good night, Lee. And David Bassett says, night, Lee. Okay, that's the cat up to date, Horlicks.
Okay.
Say my goodbyes now, and
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you ever so much for commenting on Horlicks' stream tonight and giving him the help and advice that's necessary. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for commenting. Please leave a nice good thank you, a nice good thumbs up if you don't mind. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night on Christine's stream. And yeah, look out for a separate stream I'll be doing on the I was going to say the Bluebell. Yeah.
The what? The bugle?
No, the Bluebell.
Oh, I thought you were going to play a bit of bugle or whatever it is.
I'm not going to play a blue. No, I'm not going to play one of them neither. I'll be doing the Bluetooth. Yeah, I'll be doing one of them on the Blue Routemaster very shortly. So good night from me. Take care, and I'll bring up this last little bit of chat. So Lord Peter said I restored a 1970 Landy on the front yard. Yeah, I've had one of them as well, Peter. Had a Land Rover. I've had several Land Rovers over the years, and when you own a Land Rover, you're never off the spanners, unfortunately, because there's always something going wrong with them. So, yeah, sore subject in this household is Land Rovers. I actually swapped our family's, or should I say, Christine's Mini Metro for a Land Rover. So one time, which was a sore subject. Anyway, that's a long time ago. So, Glad Peter says night all, and Ian Campbell says no night all. And David Bassett says, look forward to seeing the Bluetooth Routemaster today. Yeah, thank you. I will do that very shortly. So, and obviously there'll be the links in there to Horlicks and to Ian Campbell and Partwork Upgrades, etc., and where you can obviously get them from. And several other links in as well. So, okay, links to like Agora and people like that, so, and places like that. So, yeah, so that's me. So, good night, everybody.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for helping. I'll bid everyone a good night, and I will see you tomorrow on Geordie Dave's Titanic. So, yeah, it's good night for me, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.